One of the smallest building blocks of life is DNA. DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is like instructions for cells or sometimes viruses. DNA is a molecule that holds all genetic information. For simplicity, I'll even talk about cells today. DNA tells cells what to do, what not to do, and when to do it. DNA is a double helix shape. Think of a ladder, but on a spiral. This was found out through Dr. Rosalind Franklin, but James Watson and Francis Crick unfortunately and commonly tend to take credit. She didn't get much recognition at the time of her discovery due to her death. So honestly, in my opinion, justice for Dr. Franklin. DNA has 4 nucleic acids: adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. Think of the following as a DNA dance party. On a strand of DNA, adenine and thymine are besties, so they pair up, while guanine and cytosine are the same exact way. They're like this because the hydrogen bonds bond so much better. What holds all of this together is called the backbone. The backbone DNA is made of 1 phosphate group and 2 pentose sugars. The pentose sugars are connected to the nitrogenous bases, and 1 nitrogenous base, 1 pentose sugar, and DNA is loosely condensed in the nucleus of a cell, yet the coiled version is found as a chromosome. Unfortunately, we will not be talking much about chromosomes today. A sequence of DNA forms a gene. All of the DNA organism is called a genome, and the genome determines and contains all information necessary for organism to exist, like us. Protein synthesis is when DNA needs to make a protein. When protein synthesis needs to occur, it starts in the nucleus. The first step of protein synthesis is transcription. DNA is unzipped by a helicase, exposing half of the DNA strand. 1 half of the strand is going to have an RNA polymerase process the DNA to create a complementary strand of pre-mRNA. The pre-mRNA will get introns removed by a spliceosome to make the pre-mRNA mature mRNA with exons only. The mRNA will have a 3' poly A tail. This poly A tail will increase the stability of mRNA. The mRNA will exit the nucleus into the cytoplasm, leading to the second step, translation. In the cytoplasm, the mRNA will find an organelle called a ribosome. Ribosomes will process the DNA and read it. Another RNA molecule, tRNA, will go to a ribosome and match up with a codon. A set of 3 nucleotides is called a codon. An important thing that I was taught was that codons code 2 amino acids. tRNA carries a singular amino acid, and the tRNA will recognize and match up to its appropriate codon. When a series of tRNA code the codons, an amino acid chain will form. This amino acid chain is called a protein. In summary, life is built off of 4 chemical compounds, the nucleic acids. Would DNA be considered amongst many people the most important building block of life? I find it a fascinating topic. And again, justice for Dr. Franklin.